We really challenge our agency not to report the weather. Like, I can look outside and see what it is. I want the insight.
We do rely on our agencies quite a bit. That said, we need to build up expertise areas.
Working with agencies, there's long been a kind of notion of, I'm the internal guy and I have a budget and I go to an agency and I hand them a check and they hand me a spreadsheet later that shows results.
We're continually pushing them to give us more of that story and that narrative that we can take and share cross-divisionally to go back to our merchandising departments. And this is what we're seeing. This is really interesting beyond like, yes, they clicked it, no, they didn't, did they buy it? I think we're, like most brands, have challenges inside of silos with data. So what we see is different than what merch sees, is different what our BI team sees.
It's not the marketing or communications, it's actually things like insights, supply chain, product development. So how do you begin to digitize that? And very few people are paying attention to that component. You have a world of large organizations that have supply chains that are built for mass in a world that's going to personalization.
The kind of new model I think most of us are moving towards, no offense given to any agencies, but is we're building in-house agencies because we need both that data, but we need to be, both from an accountability standpoint, but we also need to figure out what we don't need to know. And that helps us figure out more what we do need to know.
It's causing a lot of brands to really go a lot deeper into their programmatic budgets and figure out what they're actually buying because it hasn't been totally transparent up until this point. Transparency is a very, very good thing for brands because it allows them to extract the maximum out of the money that they're investing. It's not necessarily a good thing for agencies who have sort of, just slid by for the last 20 years and now they're being held accountable.